So today is our first outing. We had a general meeting earlier this month, but this is our outing for the week. And we're gonna have... I am Jolisa Brooks, a political theory, constitutional democracy, science, technology, environmental public policy junior in James Madison College, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit has dramatically changed. When her father and I bought this house when they were little, and she was a baby, the neighborhood was better. You know, there were a lot of people have left the community.
I don't know. I know that I do want to come back when I'm older.
But she and I both have talked about doing things to bring back, you know, just the type of environment that it was when she was younger.
I'm almost certain that my mom is planning on moving, and we're working on that. But I know I definitely want to go to grad school, get in my career, and then come back and help.
Hey, this is Joe, Clarence, and Kaden. So we are a part of the intercultural pillar for Res Life in South Neighborhood, and we have done the Brazilian event.
She's involved in a lot of things. I can't even begin to name them because I don't want to forget something.
If me complaining is, oh my God, I'm so involved and that's so awful, then that's a good insanity to have, or it's like a good stress. So I went to my history class, had a 10-minute break, and then went to my Radical Challenges Liberal Democracy class, and then I had another small break, and then I worked about a 2-hour shift at the Study Abroad fair for my Madagascar Study Abroad that I went on a year back, trying to get more students to come to MATA, and now I had time to work on my resume. So James Madison College is one of the 3 residential colleges at Michigan State, and it's the school for international and national public affairs. I want to do international development for like my life career, however that happens. And Madison was the best place to do it for me, just like our networking, our placement, the rigor of the courses. And I've never been as challenged until I got to Madison, but I think I've grown so much just as a student, as a writer, but I do work my butt off. So I just finished my informational. I have to run to a meeting for Zonta International with Professor Harrison and Professor Julia Miller, so I have to get on my bike and go. But tomorrow I'm doing camp out for ISO volunteering, and then I'm on duty. But then Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. we're traveling to Indiana, and I'm going skydiving. And I think just showing other kids like where I'm from, and not even like where I'm from, but like a similar community like a Flint or a Benton Harbor, like you can do it too.
Miss Black and Gold for the Michigan District, Miss Jolisa Brooks.
It's a scholarship pageant, so grades are the most important. Then your interview, community service, then it's talent. Then it's like your intro, and then there's like swimsuits. So beauty is the least important. It's really about substance. And in April, I will be going to Nebraska to compete for the regional title.
She's very competitive. Now that she is, she's very competitive, but in a fun way. So I've enjoyed watching her.
But it doesn't matter where you come from. That doesn't determine your success here. And that being a Spartan is more than what you think. It's more than the game. It's more than study abroad. It's more than going to class. It's really about becoming a part of this community and helping make someone else's life better. I got involved in SARF, because someone close to me that I love is a survivor of sexual assault, but also as a woman, I feel like it's kind of my obligation, that sounds silly, to talk about this issue and educate people, and I'm passionate about it, so I was like, you know, if not me, then who? So SARF is a sexual assault relationship violence workshop program, and it's to educate all newcoming freshmen and transfer students about sexual assault and the prevalence of domestic abuse and violence on this campus and the nation on all college campuses. And it's only like an hour, 2 hours, but they grasp so much in the short time period that we're together, and they really hold on to that. And the best is seeing the people that you had in a workshop turn out to be peer educators the next year. And I know that I'm where I am because I have people to look up to.
Jolisa's caring is a big part of who she is. It's because how she was raised. And it goes back to how I was raised, my grandmother. We were raised in the church, and you always have to pay it forward.
Oh my gosh. My mom has taught me that there's never an excuse not to be successful.
I was working, you know, I was a young mom, working part-time, going to school full-time.
My mom had my brother at 17 and me at 19. I think her and my dad got married when she was like 21. So this lady had like 3 kids in undergrad, graduated with like a 3.8. So whenever I'm like tired, she's like, I had 3 kids and I graduated with 3.8, and you guys still did Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. You know, she was super mom.
I think that my example and the example of the women that are around her and in our family shows her that, you know, the sky is the limit and you really can do whatever you want to do.
And that it really is a privilege to be here. It's not an average school. You know, I visit Michigan. A lot of my friends go to Michigan. I visit Howard. I visit GW. I visit Georgetown. And it's something about being here that I've never felt anywhere else. It's an awesome place to be. And I do like waking up and being a Spartan.